Is the Evergrow token a good investment or still a good investment? In this video, I'll be pouring on my mind. I'll be showing you a few things, but please note, this is by no means an investment advice. Make sure you make personal research, extensive personal research before you invest in the DeFi space. Having said this, let's jump right into this. So back to the question, is it still a good investment? Well, let me show you a few things that would have been a big problem, but for something. What exactly? Okay, let's look at a few details here. It has got a 38/100 score rating. This is really not a big issue. Okay, if you come down here, you can see some red marks. You can see the buy fee is not less than 5%. The sell fee is also not less than 5%. But that's not the thing I want to point out. The first thing I want to point out here is ownership is not renounced. This would have been a big issue, but for something. What exactly? Still asking the question again. I'm going to show you. Keep watching. Now, if we come down here, we can see that this project is locked in the pin locker, right? And what this means is that in approximately 2 months from now, it is going to be unlocked. And there's a possibility of the developers or the team behind this project selling the quantity that is locked in this locker, and that would impact on the price very heavily. Okay, but why do I think that might not really happen? Keep watching. So if we come to the locker here, you can see that it's got 57 days before it unlocks. Bad players in the industry would take advantage of this. Once it unlocks, they're gonna cash in on this and make some money. The project would rock immediately. Okay, but I don't think that's going to happen for this project. And again, that's my personal thoughts. Make sure you make personal research, okay, before you invest in any project in the DeFi space. Now let me show you something. If we come to the static audit, they've got an 80/100 score. That's good, as you can see right here. But look at this right here. You can see the project is a highly centralized project. What this means is that the ownership of this project is not renounced, and they've got a bit of control on the source code, right? So why do I think that these things I've been showing you are really not big issues? Now look at it right here. It says the team identity verified by static. Okay, so this project is completely doxed. What does that mean? If you're new into crypto, when you hear the word doxed, that means that the identity of the people behind a project is public knowledge. Okay, everybody knows something about them. You could simply Google and get information about the people behind the project. So this is one big reason I think that these guys might not be doing anything fishy in the nearest future. Do you want to know more of the reasons why I think this project might still be a good investment? Keep watching. Before I show you one more reason why I think that this project might still be a good investment, if we come to the official website and come here where it says team, we can see that the project is completely doxed, as I was talking about earlier. And right here you can see the chairman of this project. This picture right here is not fake. This is a real human. He's very active on Twitter. Okay, and he's also very active in the crypto space, right? So I think some of those things I was pointing out, maybe somebody has pointed them out in some video. They might not really be big issues, but that's what I think personally. Okay, and you think of it, why would you want to steal and show your face everywhere on the internet, right? So the centralization that is on this project is probably for some good reasons. So sometimes ownership is usually not renounced for some good reasons. If you are a developer, you would understand why this is necessary. You could actually deploy a project and then your project could get hacked. If you do not have access to the project anymore because you've simply renounced ownership, then the project would be simply gone. So first, let's give it up for these guys. They've got a good website. This website is a quality website. Okay, this is usually one good sign. Okay, so there's not some crap like most of the websites that I see when I try to review projects like this. Now down here you can see a few utilities that are about to be launched. Okay, and why I like this is it shows you how close these projects are to being launched. Okay, so you can see this one here, Lucro, 99%. What is this? I'm going to talk about this a bit later in this video to tell you why this is also one reason this project is still a good investment. Okay, so you look at this, they've got the Lunar Sky project 95%, the Cradle project 75%, NFT lending 30%, wallet 30% exchange, okay, 30%. The Evergrow metaverse, 20%, right? If you look at these things, they're easy to understand, okay? The wallet, they're going to be launching their own wallet. They're going to be launching their own exchange. They're going to be launching their own metaverse experience, right? So this right here shows me that these guys are not relenting. They're still working on this project. And this in particular is going to attract more investors, okay? And you might ask me why. So let's look at it. Now, let's talk about the Lucro token. The Lucro token is a new project the Evergrow team are launching on their website in the next 7 days, as you can see the time right here. Okay, so what about this token? So the interesting thing about this launch is that all you need is to just have a minimum of $10, and then you would come here on launch to participate in the launch, right? So, but why is this interesting to me? Now, this is interesting because this project right here is designed to favor the holders of the Evergrow token. Okay, so what do I mean by that? When you buy the Lucro token, there's going to be a 1% tax on all transactions, and out of that 1%, 0.8% is going to go to the Evergrow token buyback and burn function. So what is the buyback and burn function for the Evergrow token? If you don't know what that is, what that simply means is that the 0.8% is gonna be collected, and once it accumulates to a certain amount, the money is gonna be used to buy Evergrow tokens, and the Evergrow tokens are gonna be sent to the burnt wallet address. So what this means is that more Evergrow tokens are taken out of circulation, thereby driving the price of this token higher up the charts. So this system is a good one for me because this is what most projects are lacking. They don't have a system designed to make the project more scarce, okay? So, and this right here is automatic. Once somebody buys this token, 0.8% follows this route, like I just explained. And you might say, okay, so why buy this token? Well, this token also, we're yet to see the static audit. Of course, they talked about having a static audited before launch, right? 0.2% from the tax is also going to go into the liquidity pool of the Lucro token, which means also that they want you to benefit when you make a buy, okay, of this token right here. So this really is a good one for this project. Now, if you understand the tokenomics of the Evergrow token, you would understand why I think this project might possibly be a good investment moving forward, right? So you might say, why do you think so? They've got a tax of 14% once you make any transaction on the Evergrow token. But you know what? 8% of this transaction goes to investors in the form of BUSD stablecoin, right? So they get rewards from any buy or sell of the Evergrow token. That's 8%, and then 2% out of that transaction goes to the liquidity pool, and 2% goes to their buyback function. I talked about this buyback function. So see what is happening here. There's a 2% buyback function for any buy of the Evergrow token. There is a 0.8% buyback function for every buy or sell of the Lucro token, which is the new project. So you have an increased percentage in terms of buyback function, which is going to create more burnt Evergrow tokens, thereby decreasing the supply of this project, right? And the remaining 2% from the 14% tax, okay, is used for development, marketing, and other utility development. And of course, you can see that they're actually using this money wisely because, of course, they are launching a new project, the Lucro token. Now, if you come here, this picture is going to make it even more easier to understand. So you see the utilities, okay? All profits from the utilities would be directed to the buyback function of the Evergrow token. So there are other things to talk about when it comes to this project, but this is where I'm going to draw the curtains, okay? So make sure you like and share this video. Make sure you're subscribed for more good content like this. This is Binance Busd, and it's your guy Ken signing out.